morning. Hello, how are you? I'm Janette. Welcome to Janette Lane Crafts Live Saturday morning. Hope you had a great week. I'm struggling with my laptop so I can't even see comments, and I was looking at the time on my laptop for the time so I could see what time it was, and it was stuck on 9:59 because my laptop froze. So it's stuck on 9:59 forever. And I'm like, man, last minute's just taking forever. That's because my computer was frozen. And then I went to look at the time on the iPad I'm using, and it was 10:01. So there's always something. So I can't see comments unless I have my laptop on. So I'm trying to fix that. Bear with me 1 second. Say hello to each other if you are watching. Tell us where you're watching from. Tell us what you're making. Tell us what you are drinking. If you're having a coffee, maybe you're snacking on something. You know what I could really go for right now is one of those little rice cakes with like the hazelnut spread on top. I don't know what they're called. They have a name. Rice cakes with chocolate? Oh gosh. Okay. We'll let that load. This is weird without being able to read the comments. Boo. Come on, little laptop. It's gonna do it. I have faith in it. Okay. There it goes. Give it a second. And it says it's 10:03, so the time is right now. So today I wanted to make some tags. I posted a video, I think Thursday, about a tag that I decorated that was going to be part of my tag flipbook. So here is the tag, and you can find the tutorial for how to make this one. It's a really chunky, embellished, not embellishments, but layers upon layers, a chunky layered tag. Lots of dimension. You can see all that foam tape on there, and these are really fun to make. You can make them just like this to have, just hang them up on your wall if you want. I love tags just because they're so manageable. I feel like it's almost like a card, but on a smaller scale. It's just like a smaller scale craft that's really fun, and you can make these to swap with your friends or collect them, or you can also, instead of adding so many layers, you could swap out, maybe use some pictures and create like a mini album so that you can just flip through. But I think it's just really fun. And then you bind it with one of those little ring binder clips. And yeah, so yesterday I made, let me switch cameras because then that way you can see what I made. So yesterday I made one of these I was on Instagram and YouTube. So I made this one yesterday. I think I made this one on Instagram. No, YouTube. No, not YouTube, sorry. Facebook. I got home a little bit early yesterday, and so I just went live on all the platforms just really quick just to make one of these tags. So really fun little tags, lots of ephemera on here, lots of die cuts. I did a bunch of die cutting last weekend while I was watching The Crown on Netflix. So that was really a good time to crafty and to get crafty and do some die cutting, just kind of like mindless die cutting. Okay, so my laptop is finally loading. Hooray! So let me log on there so I can say hello. Hopefully everything is going well. Gosh, if you can't hear me, I'm gonna be really sad. Oh gosh, now I'm scared. What if you can't hear me? Oh no. Okay. Because I can't see. I don't know. It should be okay. Hello? Now I'm getting nervous because if you can't hear me, then that will be really embarrassing. Should be okay. But I can't see the little green bar with the The green bar with the noise. With the sound level. Oh, come on. There we go. My laptop is just the worst. Yes, you can hear me. Hooray. These laptops are lagging. Sorry, my laptop is lagging bad. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to all chat instead of top chat. Okay. Show me all the messages. I don't want to miss anybody. All right, let's say hello to some peeps. Hello, Tracy Martindale, Aisha, hello. Kate Fletcher, how are you? I hope your surgery went well. Lynn Clifton, good morning. Kate Fletcher says, wow, it's all the Facebook Live regulars this morning. Yes. That is our goal, is to get, no, I still want you to watch the Craftstash live broadcast. It's still awesome, but it'd be fun to get everyone to come over here because it was just such a fun little community, fun little family. Pam, hello. You're watching from Ohio. Pam, it is very early for you. Thank you so much for joining. Aisha, Louise, you're here. Helen, you're here. Hello. I like how you guys are just saying hi to everybody. It's so cute. You're like, hi, Louise. Hi, Helen. Hi, Kate. That's adorable. You know what you guys should do is that you should become pen pals, because then that way you can swap with one another. Like if you ever see something that I do on here, like these tags, be like, hey, do you want to swap with me? Hey, be my swap pal. So that'd be something cool. Sarah Louise, hello. Darla Arnold, hello. Bohem Bella, jumping in from Norway. Hello, good morning. Louise Cole says she's just received a parcel from a crafting buddy from Mixed Up Crafters from Canada who has made some wonderful gifts. Nice. Okay. Ann Lee, hello. Tracy Martindale says she's going out today, but told hubby not until after Janette's live. Awesome. Helen Buckley, hello, good morning. So the meetup, Manchester meetup, is underway. Thus far, it's just Aisha Weatherly and Tracy Martindale and myself, which is totally fine. I'm happy with that. But if anybody else can join us on next Saturday at 10:30 a.m., this live stream will get postponed until the afternoon, where I'll come on probably like at 4 and do like a recap of our day. Unless we're still hanging out and having Taco Bell, then that's another story. But hopefully when we're together, I can do like a little live stream at the coffee shop where we're going to be, or maybe, I don't know, we'll be at a bookstore or something. But it's going to be a really fun time. Nothing, what's the word? Nothing stressful, nothing like official. Just some friends, making new friends, hanging out, having coffee, and getting crafty, doing some kind of like small scale crafting. Maybe I'll bring some tags that I can, decorate whilst I'm there. So nothing too stressful. If you are in the area, please let us know and send me you can either email me if you're interested in coming along. You can email me JanetteLaneBlog@gmail.com, or you can also send me a private Facebook message. And then I've been adding, so I added Aisha and Tracy onto a WhatsApp group, and we've been chatting in there. So fun stuff, guys. So that's next weekend, next Saturday at 10:30. I figured we'd get there early, then that way it's not so busy, and we have a better chance of finding somewhere to sit down and like set up camp. Oh, I'm missing I'm missing all these comments. And then I just want to read comments and like chat back with you. All right. So let's get started on those taggy tags. If this broadcast ends up cutting out like last weekend, I do apologize in advance, but also I will just come back on. So if I suddenly disappear, just log back into YouTube, refresh the page, and I'll just broadcast from my phone like last week. But hopefully, fingers crossed, it all works out. Let me move my laptop this way so that I can see the comments while I am getting crafty. All right, switching cameras. Now you can buy these binder rings on Amazon, or I think Craftstash has them as well. I have placed a link on my YouTube channel, right in the video description, sorry, if you want to check those out. But they're just really fun, and of course you don't have to make them that chunky, because this one I counted 19 elements on this one, including the tag, so there's 19 things on here, 19 die cuts and ephemera. But you definitely don't have to do that. It'd be fun to have like a challenge, like how many layers can you add? What's going on over here? I'm missing some excellent comments. Something about admin group for Saturday Lives if everyone wants one. What is this? Did you guys just start a Facebook group without me? No, that'd be awesome though. Okay, I always go back at the end and read the comments. So you guys leave lots of comments, and hopefully I can come back and read those after the broadcast. Also, I read a comment last week. I think I read it correctly. Helen Griffin, did you chop off all your hair? I'm wondering if that was accurate, or maybe I imagined it, or I don't know. Somebody's here. Mary Jones, hello, welcome. All right, so for my tags, the base of this is this tag. I don't know where the die is for it, but it is definitely a Sizzix die. I don't know which one, because it looks like this. It's definitely a Sizzix tag. When I first moved to the UK, I was still working for Sizzix from home, and so I got sent a bunch of things that I needed here because I wasn't able to bring all of my crafty things with me. And so that is the tag die. I really like it. It's kind of like short and chunky. It's just like short and wide, which I love. So it's good. Like that one. Helen did chop off all her hair. Wow, Helen, can you please post a picture? I just cannot imagine it. Your hair was so long. Now, this is one that I also love, this set. This is from Tim Holtz, also from Sizzix. This is a good one. I'm missing these 2 dies, these 3 dies here that go here. They're somewhere in my stash. But this is a great set. So this is Tim Holtz, and I've also linked that below in the video description. So that's a good set too for tags. If you want, I definitely recommend, tag die is something that you should have in your stash. Like, it's an essential, I think. If you're gonna become a crafter, a serious crafter, then I do recommend having a tag die in your stash. Helen, I know it suits you, I just can't picture it. So hopefully you post a picture soon, or maybe you have already posted one. So, good. Can't wait to see that. Helen says, thank you, I'm no longer getting trapped in things. You do get trapped with long hair. Now, okay, so yeah, so this one didn't punch. Oh yeah, there it goes. Didn't cut all the way through. So I've got these here. This is from a paper pad, which I don't remember which one it is. Let me know if you know. So there's one. And then I like to start off with a doily kind of die cut of some sort. So I have this one. This was from a a practical publishing magazine, probably die cutting essentials. I'm not sure which issue it was, but I know I've seen a lot of you guys have the same die set. I'm pretty sure you do. But it's a really good one. It came with like an inner, so it's that one. So it came with an inner like die that had hearts in it. I'm trying to find it. It was just a really cool die set. So I think that's the one it came with. So really cute, and this is gorgeous, cut from vellum, which I also recommend that you cut your dies from vellum if you're maybe like bored with your current die stash. Cut those from vellum for an extra, just a fancy, like soft kind of effect. So next up, this is really the fun part, is just trying to find things in your stash that go with, that kind of go with your colors, that go with what you're going for, the look that you're going for. So this is my plastic storage wallets. I tried to organize these because they got a little cross-contaminated, but yeah. I also recommend having frame dies of some sort. This is an Instax, inspired by Instax die set from Sizzix from Linda Canasi. I don't have that one with me, but yeah, really love that frame die. And also I'm trying to find kind of like a Polaroid die set, kind of something like that. This was sent to me by one of my pen pals, but something like that just I really love frames. I don't know, whenever you add a frame to something, it just makes it so much easier to layer and do the fun stuff. That is also from the Holtz Tag Die, so that's that one. Let's see. You also got some floral die. No, this is a stamp. I think that was a Card Making Magic stamp, cover mount stamp. You probably recognize all of these little bits. Maria, hello. She says, morning all, can't stay to watch live today, but we'll catch up later. I was playing with my journal yesterday and the bits I won from Janette. Amazing. Oh, I wanted to announce the winner because last week I did an impromptu giveaway because I was struggling so bad and you guys were so patient with all my technical difficulties. So I was going to give away some die cuts and whatnot. So I picked a winner, randomly selected a winner, and that winner is Mrs. Stationery and Stuff, Laura, which I don't think she's on today. So I'm going to message her, but I just grabbed like a pile of die cuts from my stash and I'm going to send those over to her ready to mail. So hopefully she can pop on here and I can send those over. So congratulations, Laura, Mrs. Stationery and Stuff. Thank you for your patience with everything last week. That leap day, man. I did, however, find my leap day letter, which I was kind of sad about because it wasn't as long as they usually are. I think I fell asleep. I fell asleep like while I was writing it because I write it, I email it to myself, and yeah, so it was just kind of disappointing. It wasn't as long as I thought, and it was not a good day that day because someone had just got laid off and it was the worst day. Oh, I didn't get laid off, but somebody that I knew got laid off, and it was just a horrible, horrible day. And so yeah, I think that's why I didn't write anything. I was just depressed. So yeah, but I wrote my leap day letter to be opened in 2024. That is crazy. Can you? I can't even picture that, honestly. That seems like such a long time away, but it's going to be here before you know it. Now, another thing about these tags, I think I mentioned this earlier, is you don't have to get too crazy. Do you know what I mean? If you just want to leave it with that, that's fine. If you only want to do 2 layers, that's okay too. So this is one that I was working on earlier. So it's that one, tag base, a little frame there, and then this floral die cut, and then this one, which is my Poppy Crafts die set that I absolutely love, that is now sold out, unfortunately. So if you just wanted to do something like that, you can. It's simple, it's nice, it's still nice, effective, and it doesn't have to get too crazy and chunky. I think for me, it's more the fun part of it is the challenge of, okay, let's see how much I can fit on here and get away with. So that's really the fun part for me. Comments. Kate Fletcher says she will be so happy. Maybe Laura will be on later. Yeah, she tends to come on like later on, like at 10:30. Helen Griffin says she goes mad for leaf dies. Yes. Helen, you have some great ones too in your collection. So Helen Griffin of Simply Made Crafts. You can see her beautiful range of dies, lots of box dies, lots of 3D projects, mini albums, and you have some great leafy dies as well. So, just looking through my stash, there is, remember that little doe? That little guy? I think I showed him to you last week. This is an SVG file, so he can go somewhere, maybe. Also with this project, I feel like you can do work on more than one tag at once. You can kind of have these side by side, kind of testing out your different elements. See where they go. Also, I bought some what just happened? Sorry. I get distracted by the comments. Kate Fletcher, I just managed to catapult a hot cross bun across my front room. How, Kate? Sarah Louise says, how, Kate? I don't even know. Hope you're okay. Hope everyone's okay. Hope your hot cross bun is all right. Can you please let us know? Now, I don't know, like in the States, at least not in California, Southern California, where I used to live, I had never seen a hot cross bun. I knew about hot cross buns from, you know, the song. It's a song, right? And so it was just like, when I got here, and it was this time of year, I'm like, oh, that's what a hot cross bun is. Oh, I get it now. So, I'm new to hot cross buns, guys. What was I saying? I was gonna say that I purchased this weekend. No, last weekend? I don't even know. I went onto the Silhouette store because I have an e-cutter. I don't have a Silhouette. I have a Sizzix Eclipse 2, which I think is great. I just can't seem to figure out how to line up my laser with my blade so that I can cut out my digital downloads. So I bought some SVG files. Where are they from? I think I bought a load of Paige Taylor Evans. So I'm really excited to cut those out and craft with them. So hopefully that's something I can do this weekend. Let's see. Kate Fletcher, the plate slipped off my knee and I grabbed it sort of with my arm and it just flew. Landed butter side down. No. Not long vacuum, so 2-second roll. Kate, you're my kind of girl. Kate, let me know if you're able, because you mentioned that you might be able to attend our crafty meetup in Manchester next weekend. So let me know. Sam, hello, Sam Calcott of Mixed Up Craft. Hello ladies, can't watch as I'm in Costa in town and then off for a spot of shopping again. I will catch the replay. Hope you're all well. Hello Sam, thank you for popping in and saying hello. I know. Sam's shopping. She's shopping. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so those SVG files. It's they're good ones. So I'm excited to use those because I bought a lot of like frame kind of designs, so like frames like this but more ornate. And I can't wait to cut those out and play with them, resize them. I love SVG files because they can be resized. And that is fantastic. So here I have a little banner, one team banner die. I want to say this is from the Papercraft Society Bright Rosa. Bright Rosa box, the first one. I don't know if Paula is coming out with a second Bright Rosa. That would be great because her first Bright Rosa Papercraft Society box was gorgeous. And I think Helen Griffin's box is now up for signups. So it's a great subscription. So I just trim that, just cut it in half. And then that way you can either like extend it. If you need to extend your die cut like that, you can if it's too short. Or I just wanted to do something maybe like this. Maybe at the bottom. Excuse me. But I would need something pinkish. Something pinkish up here. So let's find something pinkish. Small and pinkish. Don't mind me. Also, I really, really love itty bitty dies. Don't discount those itty bitty dies. I'm sad because I cleaned out my stash, I want to say, maybe like, downsized my stash maybe like last year. And I got rid of so many little dies because I'm like, I never use little dies. And I regret it so much. Because look, even just this little butterfly is so cute. It would just be cute little, just a little cute little thing right there. So don't discount your itty bitty dies. They're small but mighty and you can build up your backgrounds with them. Maybe this one. Ooh, it's like I really, really want to use that butterfly, but I don't know where. Enjoy your shopping, Sam. Helen Griffin says there are 13 days left to sign up for her Papercraft Society box. Lynn Clifton says, die cut 2 labels and put a hole in 2 small oval labels to attach and going to look in my 12 by 12 ephemera box to craft 2. Oh, so you can make your own tags, Lynn? Is that what you're describing? I think that's what you're describing. Just looking through here, guys. I need something small and pink, but not the same shade of pink. Look at this, how cute that is. Die cut from felt. That's really cool. Forgot I had that in there. This die set is a good one too. I really like this one. So again, a die on the smaller side. I don't know what that's from. I wish I could remember. Probably a magazine of some sort. Ooh, look at these. This was a paper pad. No, a 12 by 12 piece of paper. It was Maggie Holmes 12 by 12 scrapbook pattern paper. And it was made up of stamps. So I cut them all out. It took me forever. But now I have all these little cute like stamps to work from. So if you ever have some really nice like pattern paper that you're like, hey, I could just cut all those little bits out and have a bunch of like, you know, ephemera, or yeah, like ephemera like pieces, then that's a good option. Look at these ticket dies. I showed you these during one of my live streams. It was like a die cut party or die cutting party. That was fun. That seems like a long time ago. So I think I missed what you guys are making. Let me know what you guys are crafting. Mary Jones says, I'm a hog when it comes to stamps. She never gets rid of them. Louise Cole says she never gets rid of anything. I have a feeling, I don't know where we're going to end up. Like next year I could be anywhere, guys. I could be in Alaska for all I know, you know? And so I'm going to have to end up getting rid of a lot of my stuff. When I lived in the States and when we moved here, a lot of it went into storage. But I've accumulated too many things and it's going to be so expensive to ship it back to the States or to move it. Like, I don't know. Or if we end up here, I would end up keeping it if we end up here, living here. But I just don't know at this point. It's one of those things you just, I won't know. I won't know till it happens. So, and when we first moved here to the UK, I don't think we knew we were moving officially until, like, we had an idea that maybe we might end up in maybe London or Scotland or maybe Manchester, but we didn't officially know until maybe 3 months before, so we had to get everything in order and move really quickly. So I have a feeling that's what's going to happen this time around, is we're not going to know what's going to happen, and I'm going to have to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Probably sell it. But like my Sizzix clips, I can't ship that. I really want to, but that's going to take up, that's going to be so expensive. I just buy another one. I don't know. We'll see. Moving is stressful in and of itself, and moving to a different country is incredibly stressful. Yeah, it was not. It was a very tiring, exhausting. It was exhausting. Let's see. Mary Jones is making cards. Tracy Martindale says, I'm crafting the hat easels going around Facebook at the moment with matching handbags there for our local charity shop with for Mother's Day. Gotta do a banner too. Nice. Mary Jones. Kate Fletcher says, wow, you had no time. Sarah Louise, I'm off to a football game later today, apparently a bit different to my plan of making travel journal covers. Oh, travel journal covers, that's fun. Well, I hope you have a good time at the football game. I'm sure you will. Mary Jones says, wow, I could not do it. I would cry. You would cry, like getting rid of stuff or moving, Mary Jones? Or both. Getting rid of your crafty things or moving. It was seriously the most stressful time in the world. I remember when we first moved here, like maybe a month into it, I had a dream that we were in the process of still moving, and it was a nightmare. Like, I just remember waking up like, oh gosh, we haven't moved yet, and we were already here. So so stressful. And of course, like, leaving your family is really hard. I'm pretty sure I cried like the first hour of our flight coming over here, because I missed my parents so much. Look at this fork. Don't know what I would use this for. Yeah. So anywho, I think I'm gonna glue this guy down. That's a pretty one too. That's from this kit. This pop-up box card kit, which is now sold out, unfortunately. So let's glue this guy down. Now for this, to get it super chunky, you need to add your foam tape on every layer. to get the most dimension. Also, at this point, if you have a free camera, which I don't, because mine's filming, you would take a picture so you know exactly like your placement or whatever, however you laid things out. So I'm just gonna set this to the side there and start gluing down. Also, I recommend to concentrate your efforts, your gluing efforts to the center. So I'm just gonna add one little foam dot there. So just put a little adhesive in the center. Then you can go back and add some more adhesive. But then this way, if you want to add anything to the back, you still, because if you glue this all down flat, if you glued the heck out of that, you wouldn't be able to kind of maybe test out more elements to add. So just add the adhesive in the middle. You can go back and add some more later. Also, you want to be mindful about keeping this little hole where your ring binder will go through. Keep that as clear as possible. If not, it's fine. You can always hole punch it afterwards. So then we'll add this guy here to the side, trying to keep that clear. Mary Jo says getting rid of her stuff, she would cry. It was hard. I really struggled when I moved here because I couldn't bring all of my crafty things with me. And I was just really, I was sad about it. I was seriously just sad about it. Because, you know, you get used to your stash, and sometimes when I go back home, like it's in store, my stash is stored. It's stored in a few places. Our stuff is all over the States. We have some stuff in Northern California, where Justin's dad lives. We have some stuff in Arizona, where his mom lives. And we have some stuff, I have some stuff in my sister's house in California, and then I have some stuff with my mom. So when I go back to visit, I go and say hello to my my craft things. I'm like, hey guys, hopefully be reunited with you soon. Because I had, one of my favorite things is I had 2 of those IKEA Raskog carts, those 3-tiered carts. I think I had a beige one. I think one was beige and one was teal. And it has all my journals on it that I couldn't bring with me. It just becomes almost, it becomes almost like part of your identity, your craft things, because it's what you do. It's what you invest your time in, your money in. It just becomes a part of you. It's really weird. So it's just this like part of me that is in the States, in storage. So I go say hello to my crafty things. Tracy Martindale, do you bring it back to the UK bit by bit? No, I was planning on bringing stuff back with me bit by bit, but because we don't know where we're going to end up ultimately, I decided no, not to do that. Because the worst thing would be to bring it all here with me, and then we would have to move back to the States, and then I would not be able to afford like shipping, and then I would just have to leave it here. I would cry. So it's just kept safely at my mom's for now. I feel like this doesn't look anything like I originally had it, but that's okay. It'll work. I think that went there. That'll do. And then I'll add I'll use some Cosmic Shimmer Dries Clear. Kate Fletcher says, Tracy, I tried to pack light, but I was in my 20s at the time, so it was mainly clothes. Did you move too, Kate? I missed the whole conversation. Kate Fletcher says she loves the swan you just placed. Oh yes, this is Maggie Holmes. I got it from, I think it's the Gather collection from AC Digitals, which you can also get. I'm pretty sure you can get the hard copy, the actual like paper collection. I don't know, might be sold out. That's why these digital downloads are so great, because you don't have to worry. You just print it up at home. It's not going to get sold out. Print it up as many times as you want, resize them. Really love digital downloads. He's going down here somewhere. Now they're too long. So we'll trim that. Have you guys ever moved? Had a big move? Maybe that's what you're talking about. Tell me if you ever had a big move. And if it was stressful. Like if you moved across the country, or you moved out of the country. Let me know what that experience was like for you. It's the not knowing that kind of gets me. I try not to think about it, because we really don't know. We don't mind living in Alaska, honestly. We could all still keep in touch. That's the great thing about social media, is that we can still keep in touch, even if we are miles and miles and miles apart. I'm still trying to find something tiny and pink. But I don't think it's gonna happen. That's not the right pink. Here's a sentiment, stamp sentiment. Did I already have like a stamping stuff, stamping special, where I did a bunch of stamping? I can't remember. Louise Cole says she's been in the same house for 30 years this year. That's awesome. That's what I want, is to just stay in one place and not have to worry about where I'm gonna, because a lot of times I don't buy things. I don't buy stuff, or this is why I don't have a craft desk. Is because I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know where I'll end up, so I don't want to invest in something and then move it. Do you know what I mean? So this is why I don't have a craft desk. This is why I try not to buy a lot of like big crafty things. Like I really want a Gemini. I'm going to buy a Gemini someday, but not today. Not until I figure out what's happening with my life. Tracy Martindale says, yes, no matter where anyone is, you can keep in touch. It's fab. Tracy, oh, is in Liverpool. That's why she's coming to the meetup next weekend, 10:30. There won't be a live at 10 a.m. There will be a live in the afternoon. I want to say maybe 4. Maybe we'll be back by 4. I'll be back home by 4. And we'll do a recap. And also some more crafting. Some more crafting. That'll be really fun. If you can join us in Manchester, we will be there having coffee, getting crafty. 10:30 a.m. Manchester. Let me know if you can make it. You can email me JanetteLaneBlog@gmail.com, or you can send a Facebook message so we can add you to the WhatsApp group. Did anyone see the Cricut Joy yesterday? Amazing. Yes, I've seen that. It looks so cool. So it's a small scale Cricut, like a little itty bitty Cricut, which looked amazing. See, that's something else. Like, I would totally buy that, but not right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop with this one. I feel like this one kind of spread out a little bit more. It seemed like more narrow, like it wasn't so spanned out. But I'm happy with that. It's not as chunky as these other guys, but it's cool. Can still be friends. Add that here. I need to get bigger binder rings. So there's different size binder rings. This one is itty bitty. Let's see how big this one is. If I can find my ruler. Nope, not gonna find my ruler. And these binder rings are also great for mini albums, like making really quick mini albums pretty much out of anything, because you can just hole punch it and bind it together with your binder rings. So there it is. Yep, that's super duper chunky. I'm gonna have to go back and add some more adhesive just behind here. Maybe I'll do that now, just to kind of stabilize it, because it's just free floating almost. Fun stuff. Oh no, this guy fell. I think it was here. Oh gosh, I don't even know where it came from. I think it was this guy. Maybe here? I don't even remember. I should photograph these when they're all done, in case stuff like this happens. You guys are all talking about the cricket. Cricket joy. And an orchid that's as big as Helen Griffin. Helen, you're so petite. You're the cutest little thing. All right. So that was that one. Cool, cool, cool. Setting that aside. Look how fun that is. That's just fun. That just makes you want to flip through it. Also, sometimes I feel like you need to inspire yourself. Sometimes you lose your crafty mojo. At least I do. Let me know if you lose your crafty mojo sometimes. And it's good to be able to look back on some of your creations to inspire yourself. At least that's sometimes what happens with me. And so that's why I love having these tags, because I can go back and look through these and be like, oh yeah, cool, that was fun. And kind of get my crafty mojo back. I'm trying to find some other tags that I've made previously. Let's see if I can find them quickly. Probably not. I had a bunch of tags. Where did they go? You know why I lost them? Because I did not bind them with a binder ring. So I only found this one. I have a video for this one. It's an old video. Oh, there's one of my hairs, because I shed a lot. So this one was a little bit different. This one is more like textury, so I have some actual like fabric ribbon, some lace, like actual lace, just some simple die cuts, some medallions that I made from crepe paper. And then just a simple die cut. So fun stuff. Tags can really be anything that, you know, that you want. Add anything to it. If you have some fabric bits, you can do that as well. I wish I had more of those tags somewhere. I mean, I know I do. I have them somewhere, but who knows where they are. Heaven knows, guys. Heaven knows. Maybe. Oh, I found them. They're in this random bucket. Why I thought that was a good idea, I'm not sure. So these, oh, I should bind these now that I have a ring. Okay. So here's one. And I believe I have YouTube videos for all these if you just go back on my channel and search tags. So just some little lacy trim, lacy bits. Again, look, there's some frames. I love frames. And yeah, let me get a binder ring so I can bind these guys. And they're not gonna get lost or put in a random bucket. A bucket of twine. I really do need to get some bigger binder clips. Binder rings, not binder clips. And then we have, so here's another one. Just a lot of different lacy bits, some die cuts, those butterflies again. It's just fun to see all that texture together. I wonder what the best, I think the base tag for this one is definitely the Tim Holtz set that I have, which I've linked below if you guys are interested in that. And then there's that one. Again, you see a frame, really love the frames. Just a bit of ribbon and some more of this stuff. What is this stuff called? It's like a trim. Really easy. Pop of gold on a craft tag. Just trying to thread that through. I'm really sad about this one. So I used some white crepe paper that I kind of ruched and sewed together, or maybe this was probably given to me by a pen pal. So it was just like a piece of crepe paper and it was white, and it just over time it got yucky. So don't recommend using white crepe paper, especially, I don't know if you live anywhere where with a lot of moisture. Goodness. Tiny attacher right there. So good. Love my tiny attacher. Tiny attachers are good for layering as well if you are struggling. Did I show you this one? Can't remember. Tiny attachers are great if you have a bunch of layers and you don't want to lose how you've placed your layers on there. Then you can just attach them. Let me kind of show you what I mean. So if we come back to this one, and this is if you don't want to add any sort of dimension to this. So what you can do, that's too small. Let me just show you like this. So you come over here, staple it with your itty bitty tiny attacher. Look how tiny that is. Love this thing. And then you can put a die cut over it to cover where you stapled. And that way you don't have to worry about your things shifting around. You can do lots of layering. And then just cover that back bit. Of course, you wouldn't be able to add foam tape to like behind this die cut, but if you're just trying to get some quick layering, you don't want to lose the placement of your elements, then that is the way to go. A tiny attacher. Love this thing. You definitely need a tag die in your stash, some kind of frame die, and a tiny attacher. And of course, Cosmic Shimmer Dries Clear Glue. Let us, oh, geez. Trying to switch. Sorry, guys. Hooray! We're back. Found a die cut over here randomly for some reason. Who knows? Who knows? Also, please, please let me know what you want to see as far as tutorials and whatnot. I feel like I'm running out of ideas about what to show you guys. I don't know. Do you guys like planners? I like planners. I could do like weekly planner layout. I could do some more journaling. I could do, I don't know. What do you like to see? Let me know. Me too, lost my bank card on Tuesday. Tracy, you lost your bank card. No. We will brainstorm next week. Shoshana, when are we going to brunch? Shauna, Shauna, you should come with us. You should come with us Saturday, next Saturday. We could have a little crafty sesh. Shauna, I miss you. Shauna used to be she's the Craftstash, well, she's still the Craftstash graphic designer, but she also used to be the camera operator for Facebook Live, except she didn't chat too much to me, Shauna. You're gonna come? I hope you can come. Shauna, that'd be so great. You guys, it'd be like a true Facebook Live reunion. Oh my gosh, I just spilled coffee all over myself. Of course I did. Where's my... You know, I didn't think I was very clumsy until I started filming live videos. I don't know if it's... No, I am kind of that clumsy in real life. Anyway. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot thank you guys enough for taking time out of your day, especially Saturday morning. Such a special time. Such a special time in the week. Because it's like your weekend is just starting off. It's great. Tracy Martindale says, yes, we will brainstorm next week for ideas. We should. That'd be great. Also, what were you guys talking about a Facebook group? Let me know what you guys were saying. I don't have to go back and read the comments, which is fine. I'll do that. My coffee's cold now. How do you guys feel about cold coffee? Or cold tea? Do you still drink it? Also, oh, Laura didn't come on today, Mrs. Stationery and stuff. So I'll have to send her a message somehow, because she's only on YouTube. So yeah, fun times. Hopefully next weekend I will do a little mini broadcast from my phone from our little crafty meetup, and then I will come back on probably, I'm assuming we'll be home by 4. And then I'll do like a normal live, and hopefully at 4 p.m. more of my US friends can hang out with us, like US friends, UK friends, Canadian friends, friends from Norway, friends from Australia too. There's friends from Australia that, some viewers from Australia. That would be great, just to have a huge like party at 4 p.m. So don't forget, next week the time is going to change to later in the day. Pretty sure it's going to be 4 p.m. on Saturday, UK time, so 4 p.m. UK time. And then if you are able to make it, that would be great. We're going to be in Manchester, Manchester City Centre, 10:30 a.m. next Saturday for some crafty fun. Coffee and crafting. Can't be better. Nothing beats that. Coffee, crafting, friends, new friends. It's going to be a good time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You guys are the best. Lynn says, think of me during your crafty meetup next week. We'll think of you and look out to find all about it. Mary Jones says, I gotta go to work in the US. It's 6 a.m. here. Mary Jones, you are a trooper. Thank you for joining. Fun stuff, guys. I hope you guys have an excellent rest of the weekend. Thank you again for watching, and see you guys next week, later time. And I'll see some of you. You know, I always say I'll see you later because I'll see you on live, but this time I'm gonna see you. So I'm really excited for that. All right, you guys take good care. Love you guys. Bye.